Listen, if you're wondering if it's possible to work out and be healthy while being a doctor, today you're gonna find out. All right, guys, so today we're gonna talk about how I balance working out and my job as a doctor. So right now it's 4:30 a.m. on a Sunday, so it is the weekend. But right now we're getting ready to go to the gym, drinking some electrolytes right here. Gonna make some pre-workout, and I'm eating my overnight oats chia seed mix. So there it is right there, and we'll see you at the gym. All right, we're here at the gym hitting chest and arms. I think the first thing you have to ask yourself when trying to balance your fitness and your career, studying, whatever it is you gotta start out with your why. If you don't have a clear why, if you don't have a clear goal, it's really hard to make fitness a priority because you're just going through the motions and doing it without having a goal or a why or a clear reason. For me, I found that my health was just getting way out of control. I was gaining a ton of weight. I wasn't fitting in my old clothes that I used to. When you wear scrubs with a limitless waistband, it's really hard to tell that your waist is getting bigger because the scrubs always fit no matter how big you are. So, for me, it was, just regaining my health and then ultimately making sure that I set myself up for success later in life. I want to be there for my kids as long as possible. And I also want to set an example for them. If they see dad in shape and working out, then hopefully they want to do that. So I think it just makes it that much easier to balance the gym and whatever else going on in life if you have a clear reason or a clear why or a clear goal. So anyways, let's go ahead and hit this set. I'm doing a incline chest on the Smith. We're gonna hit some partial snap. One more. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I post daily on there as well. General fitness tips, explanations on why I'm doing the certain lifts I'm doing, how to bring up certain weaknesses in your body, all that stuff. So give it a follow if you guys aren't already. All right, once you've identified your goals or your why, everyone has 24 hours in a day, but still the ultra successful people find time to get a workout in. No, it's not every day. No, they're not training with super high intensity, but they find the time because it's important to them. And so you've got to do the same thing. If they're able to do it, if they're just as capable, if I'm just as capable, you're just as capable. So really look at your schedule and see what can you change. If you're studying, you can make time. If you're working a 40-hour work week, you can make time. And so really it's just changing that mindset, looking at other parts of your schedule, saying, what am I wasting my time on? What am I doing throughout my day that's not getting me closer to my goals? If you can identify those things, then and swap those habits with the gym, then you're going to be able to balance your job and the gym. All right, so now that we've conquered the I don't have time framework, we need to have another mindset change. So if we want to balance working out and studying or our work or trying to become a doctor, a nurse, or whatever, you have to hold yourself to a new standard if you want to do both. You can't just say oh, I'm gonna go when I'm motivated. I mean, yes, that helps. Motivation helps, but motivation's not always there, especially when things get tough or you're low on sleep or whatever. Motivation only lasts so long. What you need to do is hold yourself to a new standard, saying my standard as a person, my standard as Ethan is going to go to the gym 5 times a week, 6 times a week. I'm holding myself to that word. This is my promise to myself. So if you switch your mindset and say, hey, it's no longer acceptable for me to not go to the gym. This is my new standard. This is the standard I'm holding myself up to. And then it's gonna be much more likely that you go to the gym. When you have a standard, you don't need motivation. You don't need to be motivated to go to the gym because that's just your standard. You're just gonna follow it regardless if you're motivated, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed. By the way, stressed, overwhelmed, sad, those are all great reasons to go to the gym. So when you get a pump, when you get your endorphins flowing, you're not gonna feel any of that anymore. You're gonna feel a lot better. That's another big mindset shift that I've had to make time and time again to be consistent with going to the gym and balancing my stressful life. All right, guys, made it home from the gym. I had changed hoodies because I've got a couple coaching calls later today. But yeah, let's kind of pick up where we left off in terms of the gym schedule. So we've got our mindset shifted, right? We're committed. We're not just motivated, but we have new standards now. So let's talk about adjusting your schedule. So for me, really looking at what free time do you have available? Do you have free time in the morning? Do you have free time in the evening? Do you have free time during your lunch break? Trying to figure out what is the best way to fit the gym in your schedule. And so for me, as a parent of 2 young kids and a job where I have to occasionally go cover sporting events in the evening, there's really not that much time for me to go to the gym. You know, my kids wake up early. They wake up around 5 or 6, and then I have to get them ready to go to and then I have to get them ready to go to daycare, have to get myself ready to go to my work, and then afterwards I may or may not have a game where I have to cover. So that really doesn't leave the evening open for me to go to the gym. So now that pretty much leaves me with the option of going to the gym early in the morning. In terms of my enjoyment for lifting and getting like a really good pump and a great workout, but my options with not going to the gym in the morning are just not going to the gym at all. So you got to make compromises somewhere. So what I do now is I go to bed around 9 p.m. Sometimes it'll be 10 p.m. Sometimes, very rarely, if I'm lucky, it's before 9. But I try and get in bed by 9 p.m. and then I try and wake up around 4. If we do the math there, that's still 7 hours of sleep. Say like, oh, waking up at 4 a.m. is crazy. Well, it's not that crazy if you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep still. That's what I've done. Going to bed at 9 p.m. sounds crazy too, but my kids go to bed at 7 and 8. So it's really just what fits my current schedule. As my kids get older and they start going to bed later, then maybe my schedule will shift, where maybe I will go get a workout before I come home, something like that. But at this stage in my life with young kids who get up early, go to bed early, this is just what fits best. So for you guys, you need to figure out, where do you have those gaps in your schedule, and how can you adjust your schedule? How can you adjust your sleep, and go from there? I would start with the non-negotiables, right? So you have to sleep 7 to 8 hours. If you're not going to see results in the gym, so why even bother? You have to go study, you have to go to work, so block those times out and then figure out, can you work out after work or can you work out before work? I will say that with working out before work, I personally feel like you get more energy. Now, yes, you may be a little bit more tired at the end of the day because you got up earlier, but most people are tired after their day of work anyways. Like, you're gonna be tired regardless if you wake up 30 minutes before work, if you wake up an hour before work, or if you wake up 2.5 hours before work. Like, you might as well just go early, get the endorphins, get your workout in, get energized. And that way, when you show up to your job or school or whatever, you're like already wide awake. You're not still rolling out of bed, rubbing the crust out of your eyes. Like, you're ready to go and attack the day. So that's the benefit to getting your workout done early in the morning. I recognize that schedule doesn't work for everyone, but that's just what's worked for me and what has allowed me to balance taking care of my family, working my job as a doctor, and while still working out in the gym and trying to balance all my health and fitness. All right, quick room update. This is my office. I still film in here for some content for like short form Instagram stuff, but it's also Ezra's bedroom. So I don't work a ton in here anymore. I actually do most of my work in our other bedroom now. So yeah, this is a guest bedroom. I do a lot of my work in here now, just kind of have a little studio set up. This TV actually will hook up to my computer as an extra monitor. But yeah, I got a quick coaching call and then a group coaching call, and then we'll see you guys after that. Hey, what's going on, man? How's your week? Sorry the trip wasn't the most fun, but hey, let's look at it like this. This could be a brand new learning opportunity for you. All right, guys, just got done with my coaching calls. I had a one-on-one session and then a group session. So pretty fun there, and looking forward to everyone's progress this week. Whoa! You getting me? Ow!
Mama. Hey, I'm Dada.
Oh! Oh! You tooted? Who's that?
Major.
Vader?
Darth Major.
Darth Vader. And who's that?
Buddy.
Yeah, good job. Can you say bye, YouTube?
Bye, YouTube.
See you next time.
See you next time.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Bye.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yep. All right, guys, the kids are down to sleep. Feel free to join my school community, which is down below as well. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.